What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Joe Castro, aka Philly Fresco, and we are back with another one. A lot to go over. You know, I've been gone like a couple days. I apologize about that. I had to get a whole new phone. I'm trying to act like that $1,000 isn't hurting my whole heart, but inside I'm crying. But either way, had to do it. But yeah, so we got a couple things that going on. A little update on Deshaun Jackson, Jadeveon Clowney's over here talking about he might want to go somewhere for the low just so he could win. Are we that team? Matt Pryor working out with Lane Johnson in Texas. A whole lot going on. And then you obviously got, you know, big play Slay out here, you know, getting called out by Ochocinco for his Madden rating. So we're going to go over a little bit of everything. But before we do, make sure if you are new to the channel or if you've been watching and just haven't hit it, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Make sure to like it up, you know what I'm saying? Share with your friends, whatever. We trying to build a community. And if you haven't, go over to the Instagram and be sure to, you know, follow us. We do a lot of fun, different, you know, questions and just a lot of different fun posts. We have a lot of fun over there. But so let's get right into it. So we'll start with Deshaun Jackson. Deshaun Jackson, you know, as everybody knows, was kind of under fire. Not kind of, he was under fire for a post that he recently put up. He has since then apologized to Jeffrey Lurie. The Eagles have decided to discipline him. You know, discipline, not really sure what that entails. There wasn't much, you know, if you guys know, please do let me know, because I haven't seen, like, you know, a big fine or anything like that. So we'll see. I know he has been talking to a few rabbis. He's been talking to a lot of the Jewish community youth and doing a lot of outreach like that, just trying to figure out where he went wrong and try to understand the opposite side, which is awesome. If you are part of the Instagram, you did see the post. Julian Edelman did say that, you know, them two are working together to kind of understand both sides of the end and just try and figure out what they can do to make everybody's life better and everybody more understanding of each other, which that's awesome. That's what we need, you know. And so, you know, Deshaun Jackson's doing what he has to do. There's not much news as far as anything going crazy. The Eagles are deciding to move forward with him, which is awesome. I'm very happy about that. Was kind of expecting it, but you never know. Like I said, in this climate of the society we live in, people just get very hurt. So I'm glad that they're going to keep working with him, keep him going. So that should be fun. Now, the next thing, which was very cool, very, very fun, big play Slay and Ochocinco. This was probably my favorite bit of news. I posted up the little conversation that they had on IG. Again, make sure to go follow at PhillyTP. And they basically were going back and forth. So what started it was big play Slay, Darius Slay, the new cornerback for the Philadelphia Eagles, basically put out there, because they are putting out the Madden ratings now. He said, you know, I better have like a 90 plus, I think is what he said. You know, so Ochocinco came back at him, which a lot of people were hating, like, oh, you'll be lucky to get an 85. That boy better have a 90. Shoot, I'm looking forward to using him, but either way, you know, so Chad Ochocinco comes back and he says, you know, if you could lock me up one time out of 10 routes, I'll give you a 95, no cap. No cap. He put no hat. I don't think he really understands the lingo yet, but he put no cap. So that would be cool, you know. And then they kind of went back and forth, like, "Oh, are you serious?" Madden, their official Instagram, their official Twitter, excuse me, they even got into the whole thing and was like, "Is this actually happening?" To which Big Play Slay said, "Yes, it definitely is. I want my 95." So that would be cool. I doubt that it happens, but, you know, we've seen a lot of different workout videos from Chad Ochocinco just lately. He just was running like 21 miles per hour on a treadmill, which is crazy for his age. The man's superhuman, so that would be just fun to watch. It would be probably competitive, even if Darius Slay, you know, locks him up the whole time, which, you know, I think will probably happen. But it'll probably be, you know, fun to watch. A lot of trash talking back and forth. Who do you guys think would win between Darius Slay and Chad Ochocinco? I want to hear it in the comments. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I'm going to do. The shout-outs. So shout out to all my peoples, man. I'm obviously putting it all in front of me. I appreciate you guys, man. You know, I can't say it any other way. I'm going to come up with a better speech, I promise. But for now, it's, man, just thank you. And make sure to go follow at PhillyTP if you guys want a shout out. Now back to the video. Next, this is probably one that, it's been a lingering rumor, and it's been something that a lot of Eagles fans have been talking about, whether or not getting Jadeveon Clowney makes sense for our defense, if it's something that he would be willing to do, because obviously we can't give him a huge long-term contract. Maybe we can, maybe, they figure it out some way, but on the surface level, it doesn't look like we can give him a big contract. So recently he said that he's willing to take a pay cut to go to a winning team, excuse me. So that brings up the thought or the notion that maybe the Eagles aren't out of the race on him. Maybe he would come over here for maybe a 1-year deal, help us win a ship, and then his price, rockets again when everything goes kind of back to normal. And, obviously we win a Super Bowl. Maybe we do sign him long-term, maybe we don't. I don't know. I think he would help our defense. I think he's obviously a playmaker. But if you look at his numbers, he's not worth big money. So if he wants to come on a 1-year, 6-7 mil, something like that, something very smooth, maybe even, I would even maybe say 10 mil, I just don't want to pay him $14-15 million for this year, because we got to understand the cap does roll over still. So you want to still have a good chunk of that money. So we may have, I think, maybe 24 mil. I'll look it up and I'll put it up. But either way, we don't have enough to really just go and give him a huge contract. So if he's willing to come cheap, I'm down with it. I'm not going to be against it, but I am against giving him a long-term contract. I think we got to figure out what we have, see what we got. I think Josh Sweat can come on. Barrett Barnett still hasn't shown his full potential. Like I said, I do have him as one of my top 3 breakout candidates. If you want to see that video, I'll put it up in a card. But so, we have players there, and I'm sure I'm forgetting people. Gerald Everett, however the hell you say his name. We have people there, so we'll see. I don't think adding him would put us over the edge and make us a Super Bowl team. It might, but I'm not looking towards Howie really making that move. I think it's all smoke right now. Something fun for the Twitter sphere to kind of, yelp about, but I don't really see it happening. What do you guys think? Do you guys see it happening? I just don't. And then finally, we do have Matt Pryor out in Texas with Lane Johnson working out, which is very, very good to see. It's also a little bit worrisome. Maybe that's sign that the Eagles aren't looking at a replacement in that position. Maybe Matt Pryor is the guy they want to go with. Also, it could just totally be the two are friends and they're just working out together, and it's not much more than that. But it kind of looks like Matt Pryor might be our right guard going forward, taking over for Brandon Brooks for at least this year. Last year he did all right. He had some good games. He had some missteps when he did play for Brandon Brooks. We'll see what happens. I don't know if I'm too sold on him being the number one guy there and, putting all our marbles in that basket or all our chips in that basket, whatever you want to use. But I just don't see it. I hope that I'm wrong. I hope that he's going to be the guy that can really, just at least plug that hole up. At least do something good. Like if he can be elite pass protector, then cool. And he's a little bit sloppy on the running block, we'll figure that out. We have Lane next to him. We'll figure it out. But he can't just be at both areas. He's got to really get something going. So that's really it for this week. What are you guys thinking? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, please do go over to the Instagram. We're at almost like 600 followers. Like, it's growing crazy. I know we're not at 600 yet, but I know probably by the end of the week we'll hit it, because you guys are awesome. So thank you for everything. Other than that, you know what it is, man. You know what time it is. It's Fly Eagles Fly, and we out here. Peace.